a perfect summer afternoon for baseball. We welcome you to Coors Field. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the New York Mets and the Colorado Rockies. It's Rockies baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. With that, here are Terry Collins' New York Mets. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's gone deep 5 times in the last 10 ball games. Clearly, he's seen the ball really well right now.
Kyle Kendrick, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, in his last start, didn't seem to have this good control. Ended up walking 5 guys. Going to have to make an adjustment and be better here in this one.
The kid will stride in now. His solo home run accounted for their only score in the ballgame a night ago.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. These Rockies, Eric Karros, they come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
That includes winning the first 2 in this series, so they've had it going lately. They'll look to put a capper on the weekend with a sweep here.
And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Well, McDonald, just like most other umpires, he'll miss a couple here and there, but his strike zone never seems to be too outrageous.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he is in there.
He beat the throw. Hey, he beat it up.
I've been really impressed with the way he's swinging the bat lately. 15 straight games now, and people are really starting to take notice of that streak.
Jack Bassett will dig in now. 1 home run shy of 20 for the season so far. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. No damage done after the 2-out triple. We're back at Coors Field in just a moment. Charlie Blackmon will take his first cuts here as we run the numbers to see his splits between July and August. Flares this one over toward first, but this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. EK, any thoughts?
Well, I think you better look out for that cleanup hitter. Does a lot of things right at the plate. Takes the simple approach, and it tends to pay off.
Drew Stubbs gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Way to get dirty. To first.
He's safe. Oh, man, that would have been awesome.
That was a phenomenal. So stepping in, the kid, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. In there at the knees, strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Seems like he's gotten away with more than a few location mistakes so far.
Yeah, and that's not going to last forever, especially in this place.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Blackmon on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. The kid will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, that's another pitch right down the middle, though. So he's gotten away with it so far, but I think he's given him a little bit too much to hit here.
Fly ball heading for the alley. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And the run is in to score from second. That makes it 7-1 now.
Well, that's what he's done well all season. The Mets swing the bat with runners in scoring position. He drives in another one here on the RBI double.
Jack Bassett will dig in for the third time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first two trips. 1 run on 3 hits. 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. On the ground to the left side. Played on the backhand. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for the Mets,
Curtis Granderson will dig in. Took a cold third strike his last time.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Dickerson is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Rockies 7 and the Mets 1. The kid steps up now with the bases loaded and his guys down by 4. That makes him, of course, the potential tying run, so we'll see if he swings for it here.
Oh, you know he's going to get his money's worth if he gets a pitch to hit. But he's also got to be sure to not try to do too much up there. A base hit makes this deficit a whole lot more manageable.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
Even though you're down 4, you don't need to get them all back in one swing. Just think line drive.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Charlie Blackmon gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. 7 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. Runs up and gets this one down. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
Oh, interesting ploy here. He's already beaten these guys with the long ball. Now he's trying to play a little bit of small ball and bunt his way on. A good play here takes care of him, though. But for me, you got to use all your weapons as a hitter.
The kid will stand in now, and hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
Looking to minimize the damage here. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
A 1 pitch on its way. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. And now a pitch lined into right field. He comes through. It's a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. That makes it an 8-5 ball game.
Well, apparently, they've still got a pulse here. A run is in to score on the base hit, and now, with another hit or two, they could really make it.
Jack Bassett steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat in one of the turning points of this ball game right here.
And they're going to chip away some more as this is down for extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. In to score the runner from second. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now an 8-7 ball game.
This is a guy you don't want to make a mistake to with runners on base, because when you do, he normally does something like this. This is a bolt right here. You could hang your...
Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Rockies come out on top, 8-7. So long from Denver.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon.